2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
Wondering if it was nerves that came into the equation there, being just one off the lead.
That was right on target. Okay, we've got about a 240-yard shot here. What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Two big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
This is looking good early. This has got a chance. This one is going to go.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par 3s should be had.
This looks like it's heading right.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Oh, that looked good. This has to drop to save par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
A par 4 eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Henny, what is he looking at with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Good looking stroke right here. Oh, I like the looks of this. Will it go? Yahtzee.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
The fifth at TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. It's got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Well, this is what you call an underdog, but the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. Putting for birdie here. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
The sixth, the TPC Boston, another par 4 as well, and position off the tee critical.
The bunkers down the right-hand side, only a 3-wood to get to those, but you take out the driver, all of a sudden that water down the left-hand side lurks. From there, you have a green that sits above you just a slight bit. Water still comes into play, especially when they put that pin front left.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. It's on a great line. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will move him to 6 under par.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
9 feet to the cup.
A great birdie chance here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Right on line, but just misses. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Three iron on the way. The ball in the greenside bunker. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
This is a 5-iron. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one. Setting up in the greenside rough. Oh, that was so close. A 3-foot putt.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Quick glance at the leaderboard, and he is up by 6. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
Yeah, driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
A lot to like about that one. Not a bad result right there. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
He's got this putt for birdie. Okay, moving on to the next hole. A good result there as he is now 7 under par.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. And he'll be glad to be putting now. And he needs this to save par. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
That's nicely done. Second shot here on the 12th. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And Henny, what kind of a lie has he drawn?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. That'll affect the scorecard. And this one will be for bogey. Currently 6 under for the event. The 13 is part of another strong collection of par 4s. This one works back up the hill.
Yeah, semi-blind tee shot here. Fairway moves from right to left, so keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. Second shot back uphill to a green that is surrounded by some really deep, nasty, mean bunkers.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. That'll work. Pin high. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he moves to 7 under. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Playing from around 230 yards. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Well, our leader is building a massive advantage now, 7 strokes ahead of the field.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Another good shot from our leader.
Tell you, where he drove this, that's where some players are dreaming of pitching out to.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader. This putt left for birdie. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one is breaking left to right.
Okay, that one goes in. 8 under with just a few holes left to go.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Time now for a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
The club choice is a 6-iron. All right, that one's wet. Time to get another ball out. This is his 3rd. Ooh, I think this one's coming up short. Wow, into the water. What a mistake. Coming out of the thick stuff.
Bit of a miscalculation out of the rough there.
This putt has a length of 15 feet.
Putt is underway.
Wow. Finishing off that hole. As we move things along, he slides back to 4 under par for the tournament. Now to 17, a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Here's the second on 17.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Henny, tell us about this putt.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. A par putt tap in. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. Here's the second at 18. Out of the sand. Beautiful shot from our leader.
Should be good enough for the birdie.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. And as he sinks that putt, he will take over the clubhouse lead, and it looks good at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field has finished, and we can now confirm our featured player has won the event, a fitting reward for a fantastic performance this week. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.